Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and beautiful young girl named Cinderella. She lived with her wicked stepmother and 2 stepsisters, who were jealous of her beauty and kind heart. After the death of her father, Cinderella was forced to become a servant in her own home, working tirelessly from dawn until dusk. Despite her harsh circumstances, she remained cheerful and optimistic, finding solace in her dreams of a better life. Cinderella's stepmother was cold-hearted and cruel. She assigned Cinderella endless chores, from scrubbing the floors to mending clothes and preparing meals. Her stepsisters mocked her relentlessly, calling her names and ridiculing her shabby clothes. Yet, Cinderella bore their cruelty with grace, finding comfort in the companionship of the house's mice and birds, whom she treated with love and care. These small creatures became her true friends, helping her with her daily tasks whenever they could. One day, a royal messenger arrived in the village with exciting news. The king was hosting a grand ball at the palace. Every eligible maiden in the kingdom was invited, as the prince was searching for a bride. Cinderella's heart leapt with excitement. She dreamed of attending the ball, wearing a beautiful gown and dancing with the prince. When Cinderella mentioned her wish to attend, her stepmother laughed cruelly. "You? Go to the ball? Look at you. You have nothing to wear." However, she pretended to relent, saying, "If you finish all your chores and find something suitable to wear, you may go." Cinderella worked tirelessly to complete her chores. Meanwhile, her animal friends, led by the clever mice Jack and Gus, decided to help. They gathered scraps of fabric and ribbons to create a beautiful gown for Cinderella. By the time evening fell, the dress was ready. It was simple but lovely, adorned with colorful sashes and beads. Cinderella was overwhelmed with gratitude. She put on the dress, ready to leave for the ball. But when her stepsisters saw her, they were consumed with jealousy. In a fit of rage, they tore the dress to shreds, leaving Cinderella heartbroken. As they left for the ball, Cinderella fled to the garden, sobbing. As Cinderella wept, a gentle, glowing light appeared before her. It was her fairy godmother, a kind and magical woman who had come to help. "Don't cry, my dear," she said. "You shall go to the ball." With a wave of her wand and the words, "Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo," the fairy godmother transformed a pumpkin into a magnificent golden carriage. She turned mice into horses, a rat into a coachman, and lizards into footmen. Finally, she transformed Cinderella's rags into a breathtaking gown of sparkling silver, complete with glass slippers. But remember, the fairy godmother warned, the magic will only last until midnight. You must return home before the clock strikes 12. Cinderella arrived at the palace, turning heads with her beauty and grace. The prince was captivated the moment he saw her and asked her to dance. They spent the evening together, lost in each other's company. As the clock began to strike midnight, she remembered the fairy godmother's warning. She fled the palace in a panic, leaving behind one of her glass slippers on the staircase. The prince picked up the slipper, determined to find the mysterious girl. The next day, the prince announced that he would marry the girl whose foot fit the glass slipper. He and his attendants visited every house in the kingdom, trying the slipper on every maiden.